What's going on? So listen, there's a chronology involved. If there's a house that you're talking to a seller about, and the seller's, sounds like you could probably make the deal work and everything else. So I want to talk to you about that chronology. Okay, this is important for you, especially starting out. Okay, number one, when you start putting offers in on houses as a real estate wholesaler, that presupposes you are a professional. Okay, please do it right. If you're doing it right, good, God bless you. Good job. If you're not, you need to change that because you give everyone else a bad name and you could open yourself up to a lot of problems, honestly. Okay. And so, what do I mean by that? Here's what I mean by being professional. Have your foundation set up. Know who your title person is, not XYZ title company, but Susie Smith at XYZ or Bob Jones or whatever, right? Whoever they are, meet with them so they know who you are. Okay. And when you start communicating with them, they're going to want to do business with you because they know who you are. You're not going to just give them the contract and they're going to put it at the bottom of the pile and close it when it's convenient for them. Right? They're going to want to work with you because they know who you are. Okay, build a relationship with the title company, know who they are. Okay. Also, you should be getting good comps. If you don't want to partner with a real estate agent, which I would highly recommend you do, got plenty of videos about that on my YouTube channel, also my Facebook group here. Have some sort of software that you know and you trust, and make sure those numbers work. Okay, really do that. If your numbers don't work, then you didn't make any money. Okay, so have that foundation set. Your good title company. Awaiting it comes. Again, highly recommend partner with a real estate agent. Okay, not to buy properties at all, but just you can refer them sellers or what have you. Okay, and they're going to be able to help people comps, help retail, right? They know retail. That's what they do, right? And that's ultimately what's driving this whole thing. Wholesale presupposes retail. Okay, so and then then have your buyers lined up. Who are your buyers? I mean, I don't care what people say, what TikTok video you're watching or whatever. Hey, just get property on the contract and the buyers will come. Look, in a perfect world, I get that. But if you've never done this before, you don't have a clue about real estate, you don't have a clue about comps or anything like that. No one is an island, right? It's not how this works. How it works is the relationship building. Okay. If you don't know retail, how on earth are you going to be doing wholesale? Okay. I'm saying one more time. If you don't know retail, which you don't, and it's not your fault, it's just not what you've been doing. Fair enough. But if you don't know retail, you're not going to know wholesale. So you need to know what these numbers are, and you need to know what your buyers are looking for. Okay. Because if you got if you just get something on the contract and put on Facebook or what have you, hopefully your buyers will come. And look, if your numbers are off, they're not going to come, right? So it's just so much better if you build a general relationship with cash buyers, know what they're looking for, meet with the job site, all that kind of stuff, so that you can, when you give them product, they're going to want to fund the deal. Okay, so that's a foundation. That's what you should be doing when you're getting a property on a contract. So let's say you've done all that. Okay, how does it work? This is a chronology. Okay, you're talking to the seller, you figure out what the problem is, you have a way, you could solve. You've been talking to them, maybe dialoguing with them over the phone. And sometimes it's great if you can close them over the phone and over Zoom, have them sign the contract right there. But if you haven't done the house, if you haven't done a deal before, yeah, it's really, especially if it needs a lot of work, go out there, bring a contract with you. Okay, have the price numbers on there where you need to be, and you can write on it. It's okay. It's not like it's illegal to hand write on contracts. About $500,000 homes that way, just handwritten stuff. Okay, it's okay. You can do that. Right. Now, when you go there, though, listen, be prepared, for this. But the first thing you need to be doing, okay, is just have a general idea what the comps are. Okay, the house is a $300,000 home, probably. Okay, yeah, and it needs 50, 60 grand worth of work. Well, 70% of the ARV is 300 grand. It's 210 minus 60 grand, $150. So where's your offering to be at? 130, 140 kind of thing, right? That's kind of what, and you don't have to have it all like be old CMA and all this kind of stuff going out but just kind of know this in your head, okay? So when you go out there, you verify, and this, needs a new, I don't know, new windows, new septic tank, the gutted kitchen or whatever it is. Okay, that's 40, 50 grand. Okay. Now, so once, but look, here's the point. The chronology should be get the property under contract, as soon as you can. Okay, in good faith that you're going to be able to close on this because you have your buyers lined up, and you the numbers you're going to be giving your buyers are going to line up with the numbers they're looking for. Does that make sense? So my point is this: you go there, get it on the contract, and then you do all your due diligence after that. Okay, but don't just get on the contract and your numbers are way off, and you have absolutely no clue how you're going to fund this thing, right? Because that's really unprofessional. Okay, so you go in there in good faith, really having a game plan of what you're going to do, and then you once it's on the contract, have that inspection contingency in there, and that's going to help you make sure really shore up your numbers and make sure everything's fine. Make sure and then your buyers are going to want to come out there too, okay, or have their contractor come out and look at it, kind of thing, right? And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, okay. But what you put in the offer in good faith that you can actually do this, assuming the numbers work, and that assumes you understand retail and you have your foundation set. So I hope that helps you, okay. I don't want to see you just go out. You talk to the seller and the seller's super excited, and then you go, okay, well shoot, now I got to do all the math, I got to do the the CMA, I do all the stuff, run around town, call up for the well and the septic and everything else, and a week goes by and you haven't got on the contract because you want to make sure all your ducks are in a row, and then some other dude comes in, gets on a contract, and you're all excited, you want to go in there and the seller goes, well, all right, I got on the contract, then you lose, right? That's me how I know that one, okay. Don't do that. Get on the contract first. This presupposes you have a foundation, you have the ability to fund it with your your partner buyer, all that kind of stuff, and then do all your due diligence. So I hope this helps you. If you need any help with this, the clarification, that kind of thing, let me know, and maybe you analyze the deal, whatever. Potentially do some joint ventures together. Looking forward to seeing the next video. Godspeed.